Hello and welcome back to some more Star Citizen content today. We're going to go ahead and do a tour of interior and exterior of the new Drake Clipper that came to the game recently. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below to let me know your thoughts about this ship, or if you picked one up, and if you hate it or love it, just would love to get your input on this. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So the Drake Clipper, a very, very much Drake aesthetic looking ship. I can tell already, like hands on, as always, Drake manufacturing ships. So I mean, very analog, very much like, or like right here. I mean, I'm looking at a keyboard. No, not that button. Like a keyboard, old fashioned, just kind of what you don't see in other ships. The nice, the old MFD layout of this ship. Since I'm here at the pilot seat, let me see if there's any other buttons I can press. There's power off, engines on. This does something, I'm not sure what that is. It says, gear. Oh, that's for gear, okay. That's the exit. Wait, that's a self-destruct button I just saw? SLFD. Why can't I switch that on? Darn. I'd love to like flip that, but alright. Well, anyways, we got 1, 2, 3 screens. This one's just more of like a map here. Kind of zoom in, zoom out. This is just all the good stuff here. I don't think... Is there like deployable covers, anything? I don't see anything else here. Cutter's got like deployable cover, like things on the side here. I don't think this has this, unfortunately. That's kind of a missed opportunity. I thought that'd be kind of cool to flip here. I don't see it. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the ship. So we're on the top deck right now. We have access to... Looks like this is a fuse box. That is a 1 fuse. It looks like it can only take 1 fuse there, so that's what we got. And just bars hold it in place. It does the job, you know. Not even a full deployable cover like other ships I'd see. So that's just, Drake aesthetic. If you love it or hate it, I mean, kind of cool. Component here. Cooler, and this is more components over here. I can't tell what this is. That's a life support. I don't see anything else over here. These are seats. So if you're bringing a buddy or two, you can go ahead and, yeah, have them sit here. That's pretty cool. And here is a ladder here that I don't want to use quite yet. There's more back here actually on this deck. So it got a little nice... What is this? That is cool. Table there. You got a bed. There's supposed to be storage spots in here. What is actually... Is there different modes for lights? No, it's just lights off. That turns the lights on. Sink. Little kitchen there. I thought that should be like a storage unit. Is this storage right here? Apparently you can hang something on the wall there. And over here too. Yeah, I thought I saw... Nope. It was just that. No, it's both sides of the wall. Okay, so here and here. I don't see a storage access up here. For some reason I'm sitting down on the bed. Let me get back up. Thought that'd be like a storage. Usually there is storage around here, these Drake beds. I don't think that switch did anything. Oh, that was for the bed. Okay. This doesn't look like it does anything. I swear these look like storage spots, but I don't see any button on here to click on anything. Anyways, let's move on. Personal storage. Here we go. 650K, so that's okay space. Can hang something there. Oh, and this is cool. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the ship. So, you know like how the Polaris has that like engine design where you can see like the inside of the engine, the on the engineering deck right next to the cargo. This is what this reminds me of, is that little look right there where it's just spinning. You can see the internal of the engine itself and engineer. That is really, really cool. I actually like that they're doing this design to other ships and it's not just a Polaris. So I hope the artist team actually does this more for other ships. I really, really love this. This is just a nice little chef's kiss, just a little touch right there. That's cool. And here, this is mostly just the engineering room, I believe. So, yep, that's the engineering terminal right there. Can't use it yet. And this is just other components in here. It's missing some that are not in the game yet. This is a door that opens so you can throw components downstairs. It does that, and then you can close it. And it just kind of goes up by itself, looks like. Yep, that's very cool. Very much no touchscreen, just analog, just pull switches, and it does the job. That's all that matters. That's really, really cool. But that goes downstairs to the next level down there, and we're gonna go ahead and go down there using the ladder. Nope. And this is an elevator. This actually will take you outside the ship. We can go look at that later, but this is a gun rack. So you get access to 2 pistol slots right there, and 2 more over here, so a total of 4, or multi-tools, whatever you want to use them for. Rifles go in here. This is your suit locker, it looks like to me. And back here, this is your little engineering terminal, I believe, that they talked about here. This is basically the no, sorry, not engineering. We already did engineering. This is the oh god, what is the word? The tip of my tongue. Oh, fabrication. Fabrication. So this is the fabrication of where you could do fabrication in the future. Not in the game yet, but it's cool that this ship has that. I assume it's like 3D printing, so it's got like little a nozzle there, not more nozzles here, so I assume it just 3D print stuff here for, I assume, for fabrication, grafting, that kind of stuff. That's what I assume, but that is very cool. So that's fabrication. And back here we have another kitchen. This is medical, and there's your medical bed. Nothing fancy. And looks like this is a tier 3 bed, as we can see right there. So you get 200 med gel. Let's see what we got here. We got a fridge, some sort of place to throw stuff in. That's personal storage. This one's a lot more. This one's 1350K. So you can throw in a lot of stuff in there. Not a lot, but you know, a lot more than upstairs. I think that's missing a fire extinguisher. No, it says pole. So that is for something. I'm not sure what this is for. Oh no, that is fire extinguisher. I'm blind. I'm sorry. Right there, it says fire extinguisher. That's missing in this ship. A fire extinguisher. Alright. Maybe it doesn't come with it, you have to buy it. I don't know. Or they just forgot to include it for this ship. This is so cool. And more of the, I'm afraid of doors, more of engineering here, more beautiful design the artist did. This is more components back here. So it seems like to me there's just a lot of components sitting in this side of the ship. Right there was the door that opens. You can throw components down here if you need to for this component room. I'm not sure why, but apparently it's here. Here's your power plant. What does this do? That opens that, so you can also just throw stuff up there. And here's another ladder back here. I think this is the only way manually to go downstairs. We go back forward. Yeah, it looks like it, unless you want to take the elevator outside. If you just want to go, you don't want to go outside, you just want to go downstairs, just take that ladder right here. And this is the very bottom floor. So yeah, this thing has 3 decks. Very compact, not very much space to put a lot of stuff in, but it's got 3 decks of just a lot of stuff in this package deal. This is just your little cargo room, so you can throw in right here your little cargo grid. This takes a couple of boxes. I believe this is, oh gosh, I think this is like 12 or 10 SU. There's not a lot of space in here. You literally can throw a couple of boxes in this spot, and that's it for your journeys. So just keep that in mind. If you're trying to do cargo runs, you can do like starter contracts, like that kind of stuff if you're trying to get into it. That slides off. God, everything Drake aesthetic is just like bare bones. It's unique. Not dogging on it or anything like that. It's just something you just don't see in other ships. So I do appreciate that they go different styles to other ships. That's kind of cool. Where is my switch here to open the ramp? You would think it'd be right here. Open. All right, let's go out to the front of the ship. And this is the whole exterior of the other ship, so of the Clipper. So you have the, really unique design of the main engine. Looks like it's right there. You got 2 more small engines right there. And you got the wings that do expand out. You got 2 guns right there. You got some missiles. Got a gun right there. And it looks like this over here is another gun, a couple of missiles. Let's see what else there is. So this is kind of a better angle. There you go. The Clipper. So not big guns, but it's enough. Here's the 2 main engines back here as well, in the main hull of the ship. I don't believe I saw other buttons besides this. This is your fuel port. So you have to refuel. There's a spot for that in the feature. I think that was all the buttons I saw besides the elevator, which we will take. That's the elevator, and this is how you can close the front ramp. We're gonna open this. So if you just want to basically go all the way up to the pilot seat, this will take you directly to basically just 1 ladder to go up to the next deck, and you're there. And let's go right. And then, yeah, you're back in the pod scene. That's with the wings deployed. But yeah, no. Anyways, I mean, this is the whole tour of the Clipper. I just want to do a show of the ship, to of the interior, the exterior of this thing. I am looking forward to doing some more testing on this and to see how this does over time. So yeah, that's about everything I got for you. And this is something just very new, unique to a new lineup on Drake's ships, of course. So I kind of look forward to seeing other variants and see if what they do of this ship in the future. But yeah, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed this, again, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave me a comment below to let me know your thoughts. I will go ahead and catch you on the next one.